The story of Adriana Smith is very heartbreaking. Adriana Smith is a 30-year-old nurse in Atlanta, Georgia. Now in February 2025, Adriana was Northside Hospital after experiencing severe headache. Now according to the she was 9 weeks pregnant. But Adriana they gave her medication and release scan on her. In the morning, Adriana boyfriend who said Adriana was in a critical condition. And she offered 911 and Adriana didn't copy Emory University Hospital. Now, after doctors performing CT scan on Adrina and realizes our blood clots Adrina. Technically, her brain is dead, which means Adrina was dead, and that happened on 19th February 2025. But the doctors made a decision, because Adrina ended for 9 weeks, instead of declaring Adrina dead, they will keep her on life support till August, whereby they were expecting now 32 weeks. Now, Omotumia performing cesarean section on Adrina just to take out the baby. And according to them, the families had no say in that one because they were doing that under the anti-abortion law of Georgia. Sa law no, your friend the Life Act. And Sa Life Act was passed in 2019. In 2022, and now almost started say apply Sa law. Now the anti-abortion law of Georgia say onyem na se nyinsa 6 weeks you cannot abort the baby unless maybe there is a police report that indicate that it is rape or it is incest, and I say who feature abnormalities be, and I said there is life-threatening risk be to the mother. With the exceptions of these things, so when you have 6 weeks in Kwandia, no hospital in Georgia and able to performing abortion for you as long as the law is very much active. So the family couldn't do anything than just to watch their dead daughter being placed on life support, and the doctors understood Adrina's situation. Said some year it means they are flouting on the anti-abortion law of Georgia. So they decided to keep her on life support. And from 13th February, Adrina has been on life support till 13th June. The doctors did an emergency cesarean because, according to report, now the body of Adriana Smith was decaying. Now after some year on June 13th, 4:41 a.m. now Kodani weigh 1 pound 13 ounces, which is equivalent to 0.82 kilograms. Now, according to World Health Organization, the child is extremely preterm. Now, Adrina, Emma Memo, and in a bushia, enemy Akodano chance. Sisia Menoka say, almost say the baby is fighting for his life because situation and yet that favorable. And some of your just said they were going to wait till August na normal person would kodana and they don't know what will happen to Adrina Smith dead body because already Adrina Smith is dead.
Fighting. He's in the NIC unit. He's about 1 pound 13 ounces. And he's expected to be okay. He's just fighting. We just want prayers for him. Just keep praying for him. He's here now. And she had a lot to give. So I'm just trying to hold it together right now.
Now, just after 4 days of taking out the baby, Adrina Smith from life supporter. As we speak now, said declare Adrina Smith dead. Now, after I said this issue, national and international attention, a lot of people are saying, the doctors and the hospital had no right to place Adrina Smith on any life support because there is no portion of the law that says, you declare a brain dead, which technically means nipa ne wua. It doesn't mean, say nipa ne nyem. Now, we're 6 weeks, won't to mean take out the baby just because it is against the anti-abortion law. Now, one of the people that is talking seriously on this particular matter, Nabila Islam. Now, Nabila Islam actually command the Republican State Attorney General, Christopher Carr. Now, what he's saying is every part of Adrina Smith case, and issues like this should never happen again to any woman in the United States. Now, another representative or a member of the Republican Party, I will be himself also supported the passing of that particular law. Leonard Adrina, and so say on the hospital, the hospital, or no who say the life of Akodano. If you bet me saving Kwandia, now and from Sobianu, say bet me keep the lady on life support. But a lot of people in the United States are speaking against this particular decision of Emory University Hospital omo kire say eyebuo a samrofo no enim fama bi before ma enti na sa nioma we nyina ekoso because just as they were doing before omo de bibini ba omo de be experiment na omo wi omo akọ administer sa ade no ewo mrofo no so no the same thing na ene omo gusu a omo ye na this anti-abortion lawyer ewo Georgia say amanfo be kaya prior to the 2024 United States presidential race Kamala Harris no na ye the Democratic candidate making reference be to the death of two women, Amber Thurman and Candy Miller. Now according to her, Osisa Emabawa Mieni died as a result of this anti-abortion law. Now, say ye kai ho kakra, Amber Thurman, ababawa no so ye medical assistant over 28 years. Na kwan ababawa no de fast wu ye say in August 2022, and Amber Thurman who say onye. But then she decided to abort the baby. Now, Okodru Hospital no, they told her say ni nyinse no atwam the 6 weeks, of which makes it illegal to abort the baby. But enam say na Amber Thurman aye na Adrina say the tibia no opese o abort the baby nti to Quine Echo, North Carolina, whereby abortion remains legal in the first trimester. Enti okoye no omuma na dro, but onum abortion pill ni wie no onya complications. And onya sa complications no okopie mo P Henry Hospital on August 19th. Our doctors nature say e was say omo performing dilation and curettage on her. Yeah, dodo na friend DNC no just to take out the remaining tissue na aka Amber Thurman emu. But enam say still na no not the anti-abortion law no very much active ewo Georgia and it took them some time, and after 20 hours omunya akwanya so omu ye DNC no omu ye wie na chese already the situation no aye worse. Enti just some few hours and then Amber Thurman passed on. And according to Kamala Harris no chese say enye anti-abortion law na in the first place Amber Thurman could have gotten the abortion done without even having any complications. And no ye one Candy Miller so was 41 years na on November 12, 2022 she also got pregnant. And nam se unim se so call hospital and nyadia due to the anti-abortion law no betumi aye abortion amaniti on one kasa ekoye lethal combination of painkillers just to take care of the abortion, and through that Candy Miller and so Eddie Freeman. So Kamala Harris, as at that time, was speaking against the anti-abortion law. Said, "Senkomu momomu viniya," and they will have a second look at that particular law, sir. And namsuma emabibre eshiro omunkwa. And now the conversation about this anti-abortion law, no, as answer sorry bima, a lot of people are talking about it. Say they need to make some reforms as far as this anti-abortion law is concerned. And to the people that were trying to get the details of Adriana Smith, here we go. But some people still think that doctors, though there is less assurance say akodano ebetumi survive people think say as far as omotumi yi akodano kwade they think it's a plus, and other people too are saying say how do you keep a dead woman on life support just because upese wi akodano, whereby you could have taken the baby out of the woman without causing the family and the people that love her that pain. Because Adriana Smith ewo firstborn akodano all this while would say ne maami ada maami ne be sorry without even knowing say maami ne wu body essay, and people think it is very much unfair to the family of Adriana Smith. I will continue to follow up on the story now. I will definitely update you. Until then, share your thoughts with me in the comment section and follow the page for more media and citizen. God bless you.